Cancer is the leading health threat facing the fire service. Due to occupational exposure and elevated risks, 45% of firefighters will be diagnosed with cancer, often at a younger age than the general population. At the FDNY Fire Academy, we hosted a train-the-trainer program, which was then taught to every FDNY firefighter, all 11,000 of them. Later that year, while the training was still ongoing, we had the honor of hosting Jim and his son Eric. That visit included a stop at my firehouse, Division 1 in Lower Manhattan. Jim immediately connected with the firefighter. Fast forward to a few years ago in the beginning of the Response Time Matters campaign. A campaign focused on educating firefighters on how to recognize cancer symptoms and to motivate action. It featured several videos that were filmed at the FDNY Fire Academy. This campaign brings humor to this important topic. In the US, we have over 1.1 million firefighters. The campaign's impact has grown dramatically. Since January of this year, nearly 3 million people have engaged with it, and some are sharing their early detection success stories on social media. We've heard several of them tonight. But we know that training saves lives. We know this training is saving lives. But this is more than just training. It's a mindset shift, a shift that has started to take hold and is growing stronger every day. You see, firefighters are excellent at helping others, but we're not very good at asking for help ourselves. Our mindset has been to clean our tools before we take care of ourselves and take a shower after we come back from a fire. That is just the mindset of a firefighter. But that same mindset can be dangerous when it comes to cancer, one of the biggest threats, as I mentioned earlier, facing the fire service. Let me tell you about two firefighters. The first is Ed McDonough, who was a close friend of mine. A former Marine, the kind of guy good at cracking jokes around a kitchen table, and he was the guy you wanted next to you on the fire floor when the chips were down. In 2014, Ed was diagnosed with colon cancer. He ignored the signs and symptoms, and he thought it would pass. By the time he thought to get help, it had advanced. He fought for several years, and in 2017, at just 49 years old, he passed away, leaving a wife and 5 children. I miss Ed. Now let me tell you about Mike Fagan. Mike Fagan is a firefighter from Norwood, Massachusetts. Mike also had colon cancer, but Mike had received DetecTogether training. He noticed a change. He pushed for answers. He got treated early. Today he's married. He's back on a job. I was speaking to him earlier tonight. I hadn't seen him in about 1.5 years. And he's looking to do another bunch of years on the job. But that's the difference. The difference is in the mindset. Knowing what right feels like and knowing when to act. Had Ed had this training, perhaps he too would have noticed a change earlier and taken action. When firefighters, some of the most self-reliant people you'll ever meet, adopt this new training, this new thinking about their health, it sends a powerful message. The movement is underway.